Tamor Trayvon McIntyre, better known as Tay-K, was born on June 16, 2000. The rapper, who would later become synonymous with the phrase "Free Tay-K," spent his early life in California before relocating to Texas with his mother. Growing up in Arlington, Texas, Tay-K gravitated towards music at a young age. He began rapping as a teenager, releasing his first song, BOA, which stands for Breath of Air, back in 2014. Tay-K's early music showcased his raw talent and gritty lyrics, reflecting the realities of street life. His delivery was marked by a youthful energy and swagger that really resonated with listeners. As he continued to release music and collaborate with other local artists, his following began to grow. However, it was in 2017 that Tay-K's life would take a dramatic turn, intertwining his burgeoning music career with a series of legal troubles that would catapult him to a different kind of fame. Tay-K's breakout moment came with the release of The Race in 2017. This song, with its haunting beat and defiant lyrics, would become tragically intertwined with his real-life circumstances. Little did he know that this song would become an anthem for a generation captivated by his story. The Race was not just a song. It was a real-time chronicle of Tay-K's flight from law enforcement. After being placed on house arrest for his alleged involvement in a home invasion, Tay-K cut off his ankle monitor and fled Texas. While on the run, he continued to record music, releasing The Race as a single and accompanying it with a music video that featured him brandishing weapons and flashing his wanted poster. The song quickly went viral, garnering millions of views online and climbing the Billboard charts. The audacity of releasing such a song while a fugitive captivated the public's imagination, turning Tay-K into a viral sensation. However, the song's popularity was not without controversy. Critics argued that it glamorized crime and violence, while others saw it as a raw and unfiltered expression of a young man facing desperate circumstances. The controversy surrounding The Race only amplified the public's fascination with Tay-K's story. He became a symbol of a generation grappling with issues of race, justice, and the allure of street life. His music, once confined to a niche audience, was now being debated in courtrooms and living rooms across the country. In 2016, at the age of 16, Tay-K was charged with capital murder in connection with a home invasion in Mansfield, Texas, that resulted in the death of 21-year-old Ethan Walker. He was subsequently placed on house arrest, but cut off his ankle monitor and fled the state, becoming a fugitive from justice. While on the run, he was involved in another high-profile case in 2017, the robbery and fatal shooting of 23-year-old Mark Anthony Saldivar in San Antonio, Texas. These charges painted a grim picture of Tay-K's alleged involvement in violent crime. The prosecution presented him as a dangerous individual who showed no remorse for his actions. The defense, however, argued that Tay-K was a product of his environment, a victim of circumstance who was caught up in a world he didn't fully understand. The stark contrast between these narratives only fueled the public's interest in the case, as people grappled with the complexities of Tay-K's story. The charges against Tay-K were serious, carrying the weight of potential life sentences. The gravity of these charges transformed him from a rising rapper into a symbol of the criminal justice system's complexities, particularly as they pertain to young offenders. In July 2019, Tay-K was found guilty of murder and sentenced to 55 years in prison for his role in the 2016 home invasion case. He was also found guilty of aggravated robbery in connection with the San Antonio case and sentenced to 30 years to be served concurrently. Despite his conviction, Tay-K maintained his innocence, and his legal team vowed to appeal the verdict. His case continued to attract media attention, with many questioning the severity of his sentence and the role that his race and public persona played in the outcome of his trial. As Tay-K began serving his sentence, the debate surrounding his case continued. Supporters rallied behind the hashtag #FreeTake, maintaining his innocence and arguing that he was unfairly targeted by the justice system. Critics, however, believed that justice had been served, emphasizing the severity of his crimes and the need for accountability. The story of Tay-K is a cautionary tale about the trappings of fame, the allure of street life, and the complexities of the criminal justice system. His case sparked a national conversation about the intersection of race, music, and crime, raising questions about the influence of social media on criminal trials and the challenges of rehabilitating young offenders. As Tay-K navigates his life behind bars, his story continues to resonate with the public, serving as a reminder of the enduring power of music, the consequences of criminal activity, and the ongoing debate about justice and redemption in America.